I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your bullish bit brought to you by Voltage, your one-stop shop for enterprise-grade infrastructure for the Lightning Network. You can spin up your own Lightning node, your own BTC Pay server, or get inbound liquidity with their Flow product. Check them out now at voltage.cloud and get up and running in minutes.
We haven't even touched the tip of the spear in terms of what Bitcoin can get to in terms of buying power. So whether you want to talk about Bitcoin in terms of dollars or what Bitcoin can be in terms of buying power, many of the listeners are probably familiar with something called the dollar milkshake theory. I think we talked about this a little bit earlier offline. The dollar milkshake theory is essentially this idea that that fiat currencies around the world are going to collapse because the US dollar is the most robust and strongest. It's strategically placed because of the petrol, dollar, that sort of thing. It's going to, as fiat currencies around the world collapse, they're going to re-strengthen the dollar because countries are going to go off of their old standard, and then they're going to collapse their value into the US dollar. That actually probably is true to some degree. We've seen that some in the past, but like we talked about earlier, we've never had a parallel non-governmental currency that provides another option for those countries to fall into. So while I think the dollar milkshake theory is a good theory and it's accurate, I think that there's also a Bitcoin milkshake theory where Bitcoin sucks up the value of those currencies. And even if the US dollar does suck up the value of all those failing currencies and it's the last fiat currency to stand, inevitably it has to fail as well. So whether it's in the short term that Bitcoin sucks up all that value, or whether it's over a 15-year period, Bitcoin is going to have to suck up that value because 100% of currencies fail 100% of the time. There's no historic precedent of fiat currencies lasting forever. It just obviously they can't.